Welcome to tonight's matchup in the NFHL as C.J. Stroud, J.J. Watt, and the Houston Texans head to Arizona to face Larry Fitzgerald, Trey McBride, and the Arizona Cardinals. It's gonna be a great one tonight in this preseason matchup. Welcome back to the show. It's good to see you, Victorious. You ready for this one tonight?
Good to see you too. And tonight we got a good one at State Farm Stadium between the Houston Texans and the Arizona Cardinals.
Sneaky matchup here. Watch out for these Houston Texans. They bring a lot of youth to the table, along with some all-time greats. It's going to be C.J. Stroud to take the drop.
Here we go, the Red Sox here in Arizona. Here comes Green. Green across, intercepted by Watt. Now Watt takes it down to Johnson. Johnson looking through. Johnson drops it down Stroud. One time on Johnson on a second ride.
Hall of Famer Andre Johnson getting busy right off the go.
Williams finds himself offside.
Little miscue there at the blue line. We'll take the drop just outside. First minute in, Andre Johnson gets a clapper right away. Trey McBride is awake.
C.J. Stroud on the draw versus Kyler Murray. No drops. Let's tie it here. It's going to go to Peterson. Peterson uses that one. Now here comes Stroud. Stroud dumps it up the wall. They go chasing for it now. It's Peterson. Peterson behind the net. Looks to center it. Peterson will continue going himself. And now Johnson Foster. That one's intercepted by Murray.
Foster created a play for himself there.
And now here's Fitzgerald. Shot blocked up by Ryan. Ryan trying to give it up. Nobody there. Here's Williams. From point to point, Peterson. Now Mixon coming up the ice. Mixon poked away by Harrison. And now he gets spun around. Now here's Schaub. Poked away. Drops it across. Plummer. And now Bolden. Battling for it. Here's Collins. Collins coming down the ice. Collins through center. Quick move. Collins shot blocked out front. Now a race down for the puck. It's Mixon. Shaw behind the net. Takes it. Now trying to feed it back towards intercepted.
Well, opportunity created there for the Texans. No one went to get it in the corner.
Now Bolden shot. He scores!
Bolden with the quick one on Daniels, and he lets it flutter by.
And Bolden makes it 1-0 Cardinals.
On top of scoring, this is one of the toughest hockey players that you will ever see. But he makes his space, he finds a way, and it kind of dinks a couple of times off of Owen Daniels, and it's in. 1-0 Cards.
What a shot by there.
Kind of pinballs up top a couple of times off of Daniel. Ricochets. But that's enough power behind it. It gets in the back of the net. And we have ourselves the first goal of the game. It's Anquan Bolden.
Anquan Bolden makes it 1-0 Arizona Cardinals.
Marvin Harrison and Jake Plummer getting in on the action with a helper each.
There's Wilson. Worthy to the center. Center starts with a quick move. Lost control there. Center out to the wall. It's a tie for it. And here's Williams. Williams looking at Dell. Williams coming up. Pushed away. There's Williams entering his own. Carl tried to take it out front. Good feed there. But Dell couldn't get there. Now battle forward on the wall. Centers. He sends it around to Wilson. Wilson to Connor. Connor to Worley. Worley coming down the ice. Gives it to Hart. Hart centers. Gives it across. Intercepted by Dell. And now Williams. Williams tackled down. Now battle forward on the wall. Goes to Dell. And now Carr. Carr up the wall. And now jump through a half ice. He'll dump it in.
And Texans hockey is a defensive hockey. They're not going to want to find themselves getting down too much in a game like this. They got to clamp up and find an equalizer.
Here's Anderson. Now Williams coming up the ice. He looms. Williams pulling back at the circle. Williams shot in the circle. Right.
We get to take a look at one of the bright young goalies in this league, Trey McBride. He's been a pleasure to watch so far, and we expect big things out of him in the upcoming season.
Well, Mills wins that draw to Ryan. Shot blocked out front. Now Mitchell gives it to Anderson. Anderson coming down the ice. Anderson holds, poked away. And now chased down for it. It's Vulture. Vulture out to the wall. Uses his body to spin away. And now Ryan This is the Mills. Davis Mills. He pulls back. Mills out front. Shot on the goal save made by McBride.
Fans out here in Glendale loving it as they have lost their NHL team. Very happy to see hockey back in Arizona with the legendary NFHL Arizona Cardinals. 9:55 left in the first.
There's Watkins to Ryan. Drives the Mills on the save. And now we're chased down for it. It's Harrison. Harrison gives the bump to Jones. Jones bank passes it to Bolden. Bolden puts on the brakes. Looking through center to Baker, and that ball chipped away. Now Ryan. This is a Watt. And now Mills. Davis Mills coming down the ice. Mills looking to hold away up the wall. Trying to drop it down to the center. Intercepted by Bolden. Now Bolden. He'll take it himself now. Bolden up the wall. Nearly got the check throw. He'll dump it in. And now Ryan gives it to Stroud. Stroud puts on the brakes. Stroud poked away by Peterson. And now Peterson across the Williams. Williams to Harrison. Harrison gets triple team down in the corner. And now Peterson to Plummer. Plummer to Bolden. Bolden puts on the brakes. From circle to Harrison. Taken away by Stroud. And now race for it. Goes to Peterson. Peterson to Harrison. Here comes Marvin Harrison Jr. to Bolden. One-timer and a save.
Marvin Harrison Jr. to Bolden with another clapper as he's trying to find number 2 for the night.
Here's Plummer. Plummer gives it to Stroud. Stroud out to Foster. Foster holding away. Drops it down to Watt. They exit the zone. Ryans through center. And he dumps it in. Now it's a chase down for it. It's going to be an easy catch by Peterson. Peterson drops it to Murray. Murray Fitzgerald as he gets it past the red line into the Texan zone. Here's Green to the triple shot. Saved away. That triples away. And now Schaub. Gives it to Collins. And now a battle for it. But Fitzgerald through his own center. Now Murray takes it in. Murray. Now to the wall. Murray drops it out to Green. Green with space. Poked away. Now Green backhander. Triples right to the pad.
Nice opportunity from A.J. Green there as he gets the backhand on it, but he can't finish.
There's shots out. Save. Now Worley gives it to Connor. Connor coming down the ice. Connor to Green. Green taking it down. Now Connor to Wilson. Green and a save made by Daniels.
This Texans team is one of those rosters where they're a little light at the center position, so they put a lot of pressure on the top 2 guys, Stroud and Schaub, to kind of get the job done.
Here's Anderson.
Dave Carr take a draw here.
Dell takes it, drops it down to Anderson. Anderson trying to take it through center. Poked away by Worley. Worley drives it to the corner. Now Hart coming down the ice. Hart with other options, but he'll dump it in instead. Now Anderson takes to the wall as Williams has it. Now Dell takes Dell. Looking through Dell. Comes down to Williams. Williams heads to the wall. Williams drops it down in the second by Centers. Now Centers coming down the ice. Centers to Hart. Hart might have space here. Tries to feed it across again, but that one's intercepted. Now Dell trying to take it through final seconds here. Dell shot deflected away, and now Dell shot, another shot deflected away. Now it's a race down for it. Lomax takes it through, drops to Mitchell, and that's gonna do it for the first.
Good first. I know we see 5 shots on goal for each team there. Pretty much dominated by the Cards, though. They had the better of the offensive chances, including the goal by Anquan Bolden. Let's take a look.
Here we go. It's time to view the first intermission. Plays of the period. And of course, let's start with the goals. We have Anquan Bolden putting it in the back.
Just a simple play of just finding a spot and letting it rip.
When you shoot, good things happen. When you put the puck up the net here, this is fairly great defense positioning here by the Texans.
D'Amico Ryans is in the lane. He's plugging up the space, and it just finds its way through. This is one Owen Daniels got to shake off. Sometimes it's always hard to get that first save of the game. He's unable to do it. A little bit off in his timing. And it's 1-0 Anquan.
Look at Schwab with a chance right there. A little slap shot from the point. McBride's been having a pretty good game so far.
I feel like in the upcoming season, CJ Stroud's going to do what he's going to do. But if the Texans are going to have real success in moving on, Matt Schaub has to be a factor, and he's got to deal to his guys.
Honestly, game, he has 2 shots on goal already, and he's probably going to be looking to put more pucks to the net. So look out for Davis Mills.
Davis Mills has to come in on the 4th line.
Williams with a decent shot. Better glove. And Johnson across for the one-timer.
First shot of the game was the best shot for the Texans as well.
I mean, look at that wide open net.
That's Trey McBride, the future of this franchise. They're going to be great for years to come with him in goal.
Schwab with a big hit.
Matt Schaub came to play. Texans looked good for a brief moment, but mostly dominated by the Arizona Cardinals.
And Foster.
Arian Foster, a 2-way player that you have to watch out and account for on defense.
This was dangerous in lots of different ways. And that actually almost went past the blocker. B, if Larry Fitzgerald can just get his stick on it, it's over.
He finds it in a cluster stick. D'Amico Ryans there.
You're not stopping one of the best wingers. Good defensive positioning, though. So that's going to do it for the first. Here we go, time for the second.
And we're back. 5 shots a goal each. Welcome to the second period. Cardinals 1-0.
Take the puck, poked away by Johnson. Johnson with Foster. Foster coming up the wall. Foster to Stroud up front, poked away by Williams. And now Murray. Murray coming down the ice, takes it up the wall and into the zone. Murray to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald backhander, and that was blocked by Watt. And now there's a stick lifting, but there's a bit of a slash, and there's a penalty on the Cardinals.
And it's going to be Roy Green on the slash. I've been calling him AJ Green. It's Roy Green. AJ didn't make the cut. I'm sorry, folks. Roy Green to the box. He's going to take 2. And we're going to see the Houston Texans on a power play with an opportunity to tie this thing up.
Schaub with Collins and Dell. Lomax Connor on the kill. Here we go. With Dell and a save McBride.
Doesn't get any better than that for Tank Dell. Trey McBride with another big one.
Here we go. Battle for it on the wall. Schaub gets it down and a save made by McBride.
I tell you, this kid's a pleasure to watch. He's a steel trap back there, and he's got the mind to go with it. Super sharp kid, Trey McBride.
Now here's C.J. Stroud with Joe Mixon and Andre Johnson. Up top, it's Wilson. Wilson tries to get to clear. He is successful.
Dogs like to run Jake the Snake Plummer. He's got a great stick, and they like him on the kill.
Battle for it, drops it down to Mixon. Mixon entering the zone. Mixon putting on speed. Mixon across to Stroud. Stroud up front, poked away. Now here's Plummer. He dumps it out. Foster catches it. And now Anderson will get it out.
Half a minute left to work.
Now here's Plummer. Shot back up front. Now Johnson. Peeling back here. 10 seconds left from the power play. And this one is going to be killed by the Cardinals. But now here's Stroud up for a shot at the save made by McBride.
Outside of that one look there, Tank Dell had a blast right on the doorstep, unable to finish. And that was pretty much it for that power play for Houston. We'll go back to even strength, 16:38 left in the second.
Now shoots the goal, save McBride. Well, through the summer tournament, Trey McBride in his round 1 exit had about 2 goals against on 28 saves. He had a phenomenal game. Up top, Jones across to Baker. Baker lead off right there, but it goes to Bolden. Bolden coming down the ice. Bolden across to Harrison, shot and a save. The way back, Bolden, a big save. Now Bolden heads to the wall. Bolden drops it to the point of Jones. He dumps it back deep in, battling for it on the wall. And now it's going to go to Dell. Here comes Dell down the ice. Dell's got a pass out front, but he'll make a move. Shot and goes save McBride.
You feel like Trey McBride with every save he makes, he just gets that much more locked in. The more you shoot at him, the better he gets.
Look at that hit.
Houston's gonna have to work hard to figure this guy out. Extra pass may be necessary. 14:56 still left in the second. Plenty of time, plenty of hockey. NFHL.
Murray, Fitzgerald, and Green. Here's Peterson. Peterson jumps it down to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald intercepted by Kirk. Kirk windmills it down. Kirk drops it down. And a save by McBride. What a save by Troy McBride right there.
Houston is continuing to work. They are gaining some momentum. Feeling confident about moving it around. It's a tight game here. 14:16 left in the second. Another drop.
Here's Peterson. Peterson takes the puck. Gives it to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald with a spin move. Gives it to Murray. Murray to Green. Green tries to roll the break. Poked away by Mills. And now Mills to Walter. Walter through center. Gives it to Cook. Cook got the circle shot. And it bounces in.
That almost looked like a kick, but I don't think they're calling it that. Christian Kirk gets it in.
Christian Kirk makes it 1-1.
It almost looked like Kevin Walter kicked it in here. But it didn't touch. No contact made. Christian Kirk will be awarded with this goal.
2 trickle-ins.
McBride gets a piece, but not enough. Nobody can save it there. It almost looked like it got tapped in by Aeneas Williams. His stick might have touched it on the way in as well. He couldn't get to it. Houston has tied it up, quieting down this Glendale crowd.
Schaub on face-off, taking on Hart. And there's Williams. Williams pulls away, gives it to Connor. Connor enters the zone through the blue line. Schaub intercepts. Now here's Mixon. Mixon taking time on the wall. He gets lit up right there. And now Peterson, he loses control of the puck. Now Connor. Williams. Williams to Centers. Centers taking it through at the circle, trying to drop it down, and Connor takes it away. And now here's Centers. Centers touches down to Williams. What's that more Peterson? And that's stopped. Now here's Watt. Watt being chased down for a reverse check.
If you're the Houston Texans, a goal from Christian Kirk is exactly what the doctor ordered. You got your new guy in the building to go along with all the young talent, showing that he can contribute in this upcoming season. Big goal for Kirk.
Here's Watt, using the Collins. Collins to Schaub. Schaub entering zone. Shot into St. McBride. And now bound for it in the corner. It's Peterson. Peterson sends it up the wall. Battling for it. And now Hart. Hart coming down the ice. He dumps it in. A chase down for it. Now goes to Watt. Watt around the Ryans. Ryans takes it, holds away, gives it to Foster. Foster coming up the wall. Foster, he glides through, poked away. And now Williams. Big pass around to Peterson. Peterson gives it to Connor. Connor's poked away, chased down for it on the wall. It's Connor. Now Connor dumps it up.
I feel like this game is going to continue to tighten as we go.
Now a quick move, but he's outside.
With these two defenses and a couple of solid goalies, including one of the best in the league. 8:25 left in the second in a fairly quiet Glendale crowd since that goal.
Here's Golden, gives it to Plummer. Plummer shot poked away. And now Foster. Foster tries to take it through center. And now Stroud. Stroud poked away. And now Golden poked away by Williams. Now Williams, he gets lit up through behind, but now Foster taking it through. Foster up circle, shot and save. The rebound dangerous, but it stopped. And now Foster takes it, drops it to the point. Here's Anderson, gives it to Foster. Foster behind the net to Dell. Dell. And now a big cross-check on the wall. No board or cross-checking penalty.
Tank Dell getting very physical. Oh, retaliation.
Now here's Murray out front and a save by Daniels.
The retaliation leads to a turnover and a feed into Kyler Murray, who gets a quick one on Owen Daniels. Who's ready for it? Look at Tank Dell. All over the ice, but then he gets splattered by Chandler Jones. It is getting chippy, it's getting tight, it's turning into a defensive grudge match. 5:46 left in the second. 15 shots on goal for the Texans.
Buck drops. There's Becker on the one-timer and it's stopped. And that's merciless. Take it down right there. Chase down for it. Dell. Tank Dell holds. Dell tries to center it. Intercepted by Murray. And now Jones. Jones coming up the wall. Up through center and into the zone. And now Jones through the circle. And a fairly easy save made by Daniels.
4:41 left. You think that the strategy of from both benches right now is to make sure you don't make a mistake and go into the intermission 2-1 down. An opportunity arises, you take it, but don't make a mistake.
Here's Walter trying to save. Now Worley gives it to Lomax. Lomax across to Mitchell. Mitchell trying to hold away. Mitchell to Anderson. What a save right there! Did he get a piece of that? And Lomax goes again to Wilson. Great pressure here. A failed cover, but now Kirk will take it. Kirk coming down the ice and then get it out. What a centering chance for Anderson. There's a race for it. It's Mitchell. Mitchell gives it out front. And now Kirk gives it to Mills. Davis Mills coming down the ice. Mills trying to take it to center. Shot. Easy glove save made by McBride.
I think everyone wants to breathe after that sequence. We're going to have to take a look at that at the intermission.
Look at this hit.
But Owen Daniels, if he got a piece of that, what a save. It might have been a little bit wide.
Dangerous scoring opportunity, though.
Otis Anderson with a big shot.
And now here's Davenport on the wall with Plummer. Banks that one. And now Peterson. Peterson gives it to Plummer. Plummer across to Williams. Williams to Harrison. Shot and glove save made by Williams.
Arizona's starting to creep back up on shots on goal. They've got up to 13 here. A nice couple offensive sequences here in the last 2 minutes to close the period. 1:23 left. We'll see if they can do something with it.
Comes up, Shaw wins that face up to Ryans. Ryans coming up the wall, gives it a shot through his own center ice. And now Shaw takes a stop shot to save. And now he goes down for it. A big hit right there on the wall by Peterson. Now he sends it around to Plummer. Bolden coming up the ice. Bolden, he holds away. It's a foot race for the puck. And now about 10 seconds left to go. Mixon to Shaw. Shaw coming in deep. Shaw across to Mixon. Mixon steers back. Mixon shot on one save McBride. And he'll come for the final seconds.
And that will do it. Another action-packed period. We come away with a goal and a tie.
So here we go. 1-1 to score after the second. And now it's time for the second intermission plays of the period. And let's start with the goals.
As a road team, you got to feel good if you're the Houston Texans here. They've tied the game.
Kirk, I mean, look at this. A beautiful move to just barely give himself enough space. Plenty of space right there. And that one's stopped by McBride. But then it just trickles off again. Let's see the in the net cam. I'm curious to know if there's any. And there was no stick contact right there. He was trying to save it. A great play right there.
Aeneas Williams couldn't get his stick on it in time. It trickles in.
A great play right there by Walter, not letting Williams get to that puck.
And the Texans have found their tie. They've found a way to beat Trey McBride once. And on the road, they got to feel good about where they're at in this game.
How about this chance? And for those wondering, yes, it was stopped.
Off the glove. Off that lower part of the glove, right under the mitt.
I mean, it was such a good pass to him. Look at that pass. Perfect deal.
He hits Otis Anderson right in the center of the slot.
Marvin Harrison Jr. Nice shot. Walter.
If the Cardinals need something to make it all click this year, Marvin Harrison Jr.'s got to score some goals.
There's one thing I see about McBride that if I was the Texans, I should expose. Rebounds. McBride leaves rebounds. He's got to work on that because right there, another rebound, but his defense, Worley is there to make the clear for him. Baker with the 1T and a great stop.
That was a great view of that one.
Tank Dell. And this great chance for Dell. And another great chance for Dell. And the best chance for Dell. Tank Dell with 4 shots on goal in the second period alone. Let's not forget
boy has been working.
He has 2 shots in the first. He has 6 shots on goal in this game. No goals. I mean, look at that. Open net stopped.
You got to feel like if he continues, he's going to eventually get rewarded with a goal.
Well, if there's any time for Tank Dell to get rewarded, it's this period right now. It's time for the third. third.
And it's 1-1, and at some point in this game, we're going to have to break a tie. Will it be OT? Who's going to be the hero? Who's got the GWG deep in their soul?
Here we go, Fitzgerald takes it off to drive it. Stroud gets it back. Here goes Foster. Foster, he pokes it away now, and here comes Fitzgerald. This is Murray. Murray looming up the wall, gets it in. Now Fitzgerald, he gets triple team right there. Now here's Green. Green takes it. Gives it to Murray. Murray to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald back to Murray and a save. And now Fitzgerald. And now that one just slides and it stopped. Some great chances here, and now Green. Comes back Peterson, and now Williams. Williams is poked away. And now Green with the lane. Runs up. Oh, a save by Daniels. How did he stretch across to make that one? Fitzgerald could not believe it. He has just been highway robbed.
Larry Fitzgerald had all the net in the world. And Owen Daniels sprawls out and finds it.
A huge desperation stop.
That's the best of the best NFHL action you could find. Total robbery and is pumping out here in Glendale, Arizona.
And now big hit right there. Now Bowman tries to center it. Now Collins. Collins coming down the ice. He glides right down to Ryan. Ryan entering the zone. Ryan Mixon shot and goes saved by Trey McBride. Now we'll play it up. Plummer to Harrison. Harrison gives it to Williams. Williams gliding through. Gives it to Bolden. Backhander set. What a save by Daniels! Another desperation stop!
Owen Daniels is on fire.
And Bolden shot. Saved by Daniels off the tip. Well, Owen Daniels, the unlikely of heroes at goal. And he is here stretching across with a big-time save for the Houston Texans.
If you're a Houston Texans fan, you've got to start getting confident about your team. Your squad has a guy, and he's shown up to play.
Here's Schaub. Schaub drops to Mixon. Mixon poked away right there. And now it's a glide down here. It's Harrison. Drops it in the corner. And now Harrison shot and it goes saved by Daniels. Owen Daniels, the star of the third so far tonight.
What can you say about these two goalies just going at it tonight? 19 and 21 shots, respectively, with a goal each. Incredible stuff.
Just that shot and it goes saved by Daniels.
Owen Daniels finds another one through traffic and he hangs on to it. Just 13:51 left in the third. It's getting tight, it's getting rowdy, and someone's looking to be a hero.
And the puck drops. Here's Anderson. Anderson using the Williams. Delayed penalty on Arizona. And now it's Hart. The penalty's going to be Jim Hart to the penalty box right there.
It's the old veteran Jim Hart, and he just takes a jab at him.
We see it once, we see it twice. It's off the draw, interference. Here we go. It's CJ Stroud on the draw versus Neil Lomax.
And the Texans are going to bring out the big boys and try to get this thing done right away.
Here's Williams, gives it to Connor. Connor takes it, and he gets the clear. And shakes down right. Here's Anderson. Anderson, he banks that one to Foster. Foster continues going with it before being held to the wall. Now it goes up the wall to Wilson. Wilson across to Williams. Williams to Lomax, and Lomax will get the clear. There's Anderson. Drops to Stroud. Stroud makes it around. Now Mixon. Mixon gives it to Stroud. Stroud pulls back. Stroud tries to down Wilson. Shot blocked out front. And now Wilson. Wilson, and he gets clear.
Not much going for the Texans on this power push. Is not what they planned on this thing going.
And now there's a centering pass. It was headed by Wilson. And now Lomax. Now Mixon. Mixon to Anderson. Anderson. Joe Mixon!
What a beaut from Anderson down to Mixon as he sneaks down low. And he just plugs it in. Big time goal. Joe Mixon 2-1. Texans.
Look at that pass. Nothing McBride can do.
Oh, man, that is some beautiful sauce from Anderson.
What a one-timer. What a goal.
Straight up mayo, baby. As the death stare is given by Joe Mixon after finishing that one, the crowd goes deafening silent.
Here we go, puck drop. Here's Joe. Green touchdown, Murray stopped. Now Fitzgerald, Larry Fitzgerald sends it around, and Ryan gets half the ball down. Now Watt takes it. Watt coming down. Justin Kirk with a toe drag, release shot, blocked. Now Jones gives it across the green. Now Baker coming down the ice. Baker across Fitzgerald shot and save. And now that one's still bouncing away.
This is the type of game the Texans want to play. You're going to see J.J. Watt get big minutes here down the stretch to make sure nobody gets the equalizer.
There's a chase here. It's Murray. Poked away in Kirk. Poked away. It's Green. And now Carr gets the walk off the wall. And now to Ryan to the point. Ryan's looking. Shot blocked up front. And now scrub up for it. Carr again. Stopped him. McBride was diving for it.
Trey McBride pounced on that thing. He's lucky that didn't squirt out or something. That would have been disaster. He gets a hold of it. 8:36 left. Time ticking on the Arizona Cardinals here at home.
Here's Peterson. This is the Williams. And now Bolden up top to Harrison. Harrison takes it through. And now one-timer intercepted. And now Bolden on the battle for it. It goes to Cushing. Gives it to Carr. He dumps it up. With a chase for it. And now Williams with the reverse check. Harrison centers it good. Under the ledge pass right there. Here comes Williams. He has got space. Drops it to Peterson. Block. Now Williams stops. Sets it around the Carr. And look at how he chucked it into his own goalie.
Did you see that between the leg pass by Anquan Bolden to spring that break? Incredible. They will take a draw for the Owens here with 6:35 left in the third.
Puck drops. Stroud wins that one to Merciless. And now Cushing coming down the ice. Cushing, he holds away. Cushing still coming down the ice. Reverse check, but loses the puck. And now it's a race to the puck from the Rollins. Foster, now Cushing using Foster. Now behind the net, it's Johnson. And now Cushing, stop shot. He scores! Arian Foster with the tip.
This is what they're going to want to see all season, is big Arian Foster with a blast from downtown.
Cushing just rips it. Foster with the beautiful tip.
Just a sick firebomb right down the middle. McBride can't find it, and the Houston Texans have found their game, and they found one of their greats. Oh, excuse me, Arian Foster was down on the tip. Who bombed it?
That was Cushing.
Brian Cushing with the bomb. Excuse me, Arian Foster finds a tip down low.
Anderson. Mitchell drops it down. And now race for it. It's Foster coming down the ice. Quick move intercepted by Peterson. And now Mitchell dumps it in. A chase down for it. 4 minutes left to go. Cardinals are going to need a find. And dig deep here if they want to stay alive. Now Foster. Quick move. Poked away. Now Lomax to Worley. And now Mitchell going forehand backhand. Mitchell to Worley. Worley poked away. Now Johnson coming down the ice. Johnson through the circle, takes behind the net, tries to center, intercepted by Lomax. And now Worley taking it in. Worley to Wilson puts on the brakes. Green to Fitzgerald, stop shot, left to right. Now Williams out to the ball. Williams to shot, pokes away. And now Green to Lomax, back to Green. Now Fitzgerald pokes away.
Too many passes on that one. You had a wide open shot right in the slot. You got to take that.
Offside.
And we're seeing perfect execution of the game plan by the Houston Texans. They're playing their game. They found exactly what they wanted to do against this Cardinal team, and they're shutting them down.
Kyler Murray on the draw versus Matt Schaub. Murray wins that one to Peterson. And now Green coming down the ice with Bragg getting ready to lead the goal. He won't lead just yet. And now Fitzgerald up front to save Daniels.
Close call there. The Cardinals trying to find a way to get back into this thing.
And right, if Plummer wins this draw, then the drive is coming out of the net. Now there's one draw. Here's Williams, stop,
costly mistake. Marvin Harrison Jr. did not need to do that for any reason at all. You shouldn't be clapping, buddy. You just sent your team home with the
Schaub's gonna be most likely just giving it to Collins here on the draw. Now Schaub, he'll win it back to the point instead. And now Collins, get to the shot, rebound, stop by McBride.
Houston Texans not being shy about wanting to put another one on the board. Running up the score a little bit. Houston Texans feeling themselves. In a lot of mock drafts, they have the Houston Texans going last in this league. But you might want to think twice about that if you're going to be an owner here coming in October.
Deflected right through the head. Now another cover. Schaub on the draw, taking on Lomax.
Being this is a preseason game, it looks like the Cardinals are content to just mail this one in and go home, look at the tape, and figure things out for the regular season coming up. Just about 6 weeks out.
Final 10 seconds, tick off of the clock here. What a game here for the Houston Texans. Will take the final score 3-1 against the Arizona Cardinals.
Houston Texans coming to the birdhouse and get the job done. Owen Daniels with some sprawling, spectacular saves.
Honestly here, I'm giving Owen Daniels the first star. Stay tuned now, folks, for the stars of the game. And there are some key moments we have to view at the end of this one. Look at that!
Aeneas Williams was in deep.
And take a look.
How about Owen Daniels? Really just showing him. Look at that. With the bright spot there.
But this, folks, is the game winner, Joe Mixon. So here we go. The third star of the game is going to go to Anquan Bolden, 1 goal, 0 assists, and 4 hits.
He opened up the action with this beauty right here, past Owen Daniels. Ends up being the only goal of the game for the Cardinals.
Arian Foster with the goal.
And this is something that we're going to expect from this guy all season long.
And the first star, you shouldn't be surprised who it is. It's Owen Daniels.
Owen Daniels with some big-time saves. Look at that one. Just sprawling out to get a piece. That is some action-packed stuff right there.
Daniels did indeed get that one.
Big-time reflexes.
At least like top-tier highlight stops. Owen Daniels was just on fire, even the basic stops.
Most of the talk coming in this game was about Trey McBride in goal. Nobody was talking about Owen Daniels. But they are now. He's woken up the crowd. Welcome to the league, Owen. You're an NFHL super stud.
Look at that sprawling save. I can look at that one forever. Larry Fitzgerald, though, is one there grabbing Aeneas Williams because that's a big-time player. But Larry Fitzgerald, one of the best wingers in the game, you're telling me gets robbed?
He's just flying in there. But Owens takes away the space and robs the opportunity for Larry Fitzgerald to get one home.
Our last key moment of the game, obviously here, it's Mixon. And it's not even the goal that was prettiest. It was this perfect pass. Way to keep your head up, Anderson.
Look at that sauce, though.
Is it right past Lomax? The D, horrible positioning right there. Finds Mixon, nothing that McBride can do.
And that's gonna wrap it up for tonight, folks. So long from Glendale. The final score, Houston 3, Arizona 1. Good night.